All right, so it seems that a big network just released a new show called Celebrity Dating Game or something like that. I'm guessing what the premise is that normal people have a chance to date celebrities, kind of like that old game where there was like a wall and then they would ask people questions and then see if they had a connection based on shared interests and values. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen today, but with celebs. It seems like TV channels are just throwing any dating show they can at the wall and seeing what sticks these days. Let's see if it's good. Before we get started, if you are interested in improving your online dating skills, there's a link in the description for a free 25-minute online dating class. It is a small chunk of the full online dating program I have called Textual Healing, which teaches you how to meet somebody off of the internet in which you are attracted to from the start to the finish. In other words, how to set up an online dating profile, how to text that person, how to set up a date properly, how to go on that date, how to cause a little bit of a spark, how to flirt, and how to bring that date to the next level. If you want a small slice of that full course, click the link in the description, but do it after you watch this video. I'm really excited to see what this is like. Let's get started.
Tonight's mystery celebrities, Bachelorette Hannah Brown and Nicole Byer, actor, comedian, and the host of Nailed It.
I'm shocked.
With our hosts, Zoe Deschanel and Michael Bolton. Ready, set, flirt. It's the Celebrity Dating Game.
Ready, set, flirt. I love this. Off the bat, I really like how they're giving it that retro vibe. It's fun. It's making you enjoy this retro vibe whether you wanted it or not. This looks like the type of show that will get super popular or just crash and burn so badly. Like I could see all of the commentary channels on YouTube just making fun of this show a lot.
Bachelor number 1 is from Muncie, Indiana. He's a model and an actor who loves to hike. Say hello to Evan Fonts.
Not a good start, Evan. I mean, Evan, you're a good-looking guy. I would assume most men would want to look like you. Most women would probably want to go on a date with you. You don't have to do anything more than just, he really, really wanted to make sure he got in his like little special talent he's probably known since first grade. Personally, for me, didn't add to his thing.
Number 2 is a software engineer who does stand-up comedy on the weekends and says that he would love to be a celebrity's trophy husband. Meet Vishal Cal.
See, nice. Just, it was kind of silly. Little kissing, bowing, all of that stuff. Very calm, nothing crazy. You know what I think it was? I think the producers asked them to do like a little thing to like add to their personality, give them a little flair when they were introduced. So I think Evan goes, well, I know how to do like eyebrow stuff. And they were like, good, 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 just do that.
Bachelor number 3 is a Wall Street investor who describes himself as a real old-fashioned guy. Meet Jake Magnus.
All right, nothing. Jake literally just put his 2 fingers up and went.
Bachelor number 1. Name a fun romantic activity we could do together at home.
Definitely arts and crafts. First thing that came to mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what? Like Elmer's glue, paper, and gluing. I don't know why, but when I think of arts and crafts, I just think of like red paper and then folding it together and putting glue. Maybe because that's all I was able to do in first grade. Evan, on the other hand, maybe has more things up his sleeve aside from just one of these. Maybe he went out, he had a play date with like a girl in first grade and that's how he got her, and then he did arts and crafts and he sealed the deal. I think I'm gonna like Evan the most out of all of this.
What about you, Bachelor number 2?
First of all, I gotta say, arts and crafts definitely sounded like an innuendo, so the way to sneak that in there. Good job, Bachelor number 1.
What was the innuendo? Arts and crafts. What? I don't even get it. What's the innuendo? Am I not like hip enough? They put it to Michael Bolton like, yeah, Michael knows what's up.
We can canoodle on the couch, get to know each other, do arts and crafts.
Off the bat, I mean, in terms of being like suave and a cool guy, I think he's nailing that role, that character that he's trying to play right here, which is, like I said, the cool guy. First of all, he like shut down Evan, nerdy, but like strong and attractive and all that stuff. He shut him down by making fun of the arts and crafts thing. And then now he's like trying to play the cool guy.
Definitely would put on some big comfy sweats. I'd pour us a glass of wine and we would order a pizza and find the perfect movie on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Jake, he was the sexy, cool guy. He was the truly sexy, cool guy. You could tell he's the guy that has been like working on that cool guy persona for so long that it's truly who he is. He seems really, really confident and sure of himself. And because of that, he didn't have to do any of the eye stuff. He didn't have to do the kissing or the bowing. He just did one of these, and now it's just, hey, let's just get a glass of wine, watch a little Netflix, that's all, man.
What's one thing you would tell me before I met your family?
Definitely just to be prepared, because even though they're crazy, they're very lovable.
Oh, Evan, the laugh. If Evan was with me right now, or if he watched this, I would tell him to work on not the laugh anymore. And not because he should put away who he really is. I don't think that laugh is who he really is. The laugh is a sign of discomfort, awkwardness, or just kind of putting a nice guy, I'm not intimidating kind of shellacker on top of anything he says. Basically trying to ensure anybody that he interacts with that he's not bad and that I'm not intimidating and I'm not here to scare you away. That's merely a social skill. It's a bad habit that he's picked up from probably first grade. I mean, he probably went on that arts and crafts date and maybe he didn't seal the deal. Maybe he was caught doing something he shouldn't have by Sally's parents, and ever since then, he developed a nervous laugh.
Would you just sing for me why I should pick you?
Yes.
Yeah, solo. Yeah.
Mystery, celebrity. I bet we would be so good together. We would go to the park and we would sing a lot of songs. We would go to my house and do arts and crafts. And then we would play some video games.
Mystery celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually like him now. He's actually not what I was originally expecting. He's kind of just a nerd, and I like him for it. But he's confident in his nerdiness, whereas Evan is uncomfortable in his nerdiness. I mean, it's almost as if Evan, it's like he's putting a cap on who he really wants to be with this uncomfortable laugh so much. Whereas this number 2 guy, I forget his name, it's like he's nerdy, but he's totally cool being nerdy. He wants to play video games. He wants to improv a cheesy song for Hannah Brown. I'm liking him the most so far.
Yeah.
We did it.
Mystery celebrity. Mystery celebrity.
Is that all Michael Bolton has done throughout this whole episode so far? He just sang weirdly? This show sucks. It's like so bad and it's gonna get canceled really, really soon. This is not gonna get picked up for a second season. Guaranteed. You have my word. If it gets a second season, put in the comments something I should do. I don't know what I'll do, but if it gets picked up for a second season, which it 100% won't, yeah, tell me what I should do.
How would you rate your dancing skills and why?
At a wedding, I'm about a 10 out of 10. I got a killer sprinkler. At a nightclub, you might want to pretend like you don't know me.
She can't see you, but can I see the sprinkler?
It's pretty good.
Sorry,
It's
Mom.
good. Yeah, like solidly a sprinkler.
No, it's
Okay.
so weird. I was just so afraid of what a sprinkler is.
Yeah.
Now, Michael Bolton had a sexual innuendo. That was what you call a sexual innuendo. I don't know what arts and crafts means, but Michael Bolton definitely knows what a sprinkler means.
If you were in a beauty pageant, what would your talent portion consist of?
Oh, definitely the moonwalk.
He kind of looks like a nerdy Tyler Cameron. I wonder if they purposely matched them up because of that.
Can you show everyone your moonwalk?
Okay.
I'm excited about this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's a really bad moonwalk.
Like a broad quad moonwalk.
See, the problem with shows like this is the men really have no ability to show their real personality. They have to encapsulate themselves in these like 5-second answers. How do you do that unless you're a basic person with basic answers like, we'll get some wine and watch some Netflix or whatever? Like I said, I think the second guy was the absolute best because he managed to put his personality in an answer by doing an improv song. The song sucked, his singing sucked, but his personality was there, and that's the important thing. If you are doing anything, I want you to focus on not impressing anybody. I don't want you to focus on coming off cool or showing high value traits. The best thing you could do is to show your authentic real personality, the part of you that nobody else could achieve, like the part of you that nobody else could be. By the way, I think I just like stammered or stuttered right there. I was like, Robert, can you play that back? Like I don't think I've ever done that in my life, but that was a first. And I think that's the problem with shows like this, where this is a thing of the past. They did this type of stuff 50 years ago because it worked and maybe the culture, it fit the personalities of the culture back then. Today, it just doesn't work. And it's competing against YouTube where authenticity is like the #1 thing. Being completely transparent is so big. This show is going back to just giving these like 5-word answers, not showing a lot of personality, really not able to express anything. It's not only achieved in trying to come off as cheesy and old-fashioned, it is also shown that a format like this, no matter what, is going to be cheesy and old-fashioned. It's going to show that something like this just does not work in today's current society, today's culture. The way that people want to take in media and entertainment. It's funny because I just got done reacting to another video of The Cut on YouTube where they played Truth or Drink, and it was blindfolded, 2 people at a table, and all they were doing was playing Truth or Drink with each other. It was so much more telling of these people. It was so much more fun and entertaining. I just don't think that network TV holds a candle to what YouTube has anymore, especially in terms of like dating content. Yeah, The Bachelor is still going and The Bachelorette is still going, and next week I'm gonna react to The Bachelorette. That is just a dinosaur that keeps going. It's like a dinosaur that survived. They're the alligators. All right, the next celebrity is Nicole Byer. She's hilarious. She has this show on Netflix called Nailed It. Otherwise would be a probably really dumb show, but she makes it amazing. So let's see if she makes this show just as good.
Bachelor #1, would you please say hello to our mystery celebrity?
Hello, mystery celebrity. I'm Walter. I don't even have to use my hands to undress you because I'm gonna be having you laughing your pants off.
Ooh.
All right, straight to sex immediately.
Bachelor #3.
Hey, mystery celebrity, my name is Stefan. I'm a poet, and I want to write a poem so good that you forget contestants 1 and 2 and remember me, #3.
Wow.
I like Stefan the most. I don't know, something in his voice didn't sound like the voiceover actor to me. It sounded like he was actually talking to her.
How would you explain the concept of love to someone who's never heard of it?
I feel like love is when you meet someone and you have like a really strong connection, like you've known that person for longer than you've actually known them.
Okay, a very classic answer.
It just blew my mind with what love means. It's a connection with somebody and you feel like you know them. Ooh, he's really must have had strong loves in his life.
Bachelor #1, same question.
I would explain the concept of love to somebody that's never heard of it, like when you wake up in the morning and you gotta run to the bathroom and you get that first morning dump in.
Did you say dump?
Nicole is just, she's like, I just want to make sure I heard that right. You are on a network TV dating show and you wanted to compare love to the stuff that comes out of your asshole. That's Did you say dump?
I did say dump.
Okay, so love to you is dumping one out.
No, you gotta let me finish.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
I'm
now he
sorry.
wants to
It's the
mansplain.
refreshing feeling after you get out that shower after that dump.
Is he telling us that he doesn't wipe his butt after he... The only time that his butt is clean after a poop is when he showers afterwards? Or does he shower every time after he poops? There's so many questions. I love how he was like, let me finish, woman! What I was gonna say is that after I take a shit, sometimes I shower to make sure that the shit's not on me anymore. Okay, continue what you were gonna say, Nicole.
I have 2 dogs, so let's pretend you're meeting them for the first time. What voice would you use and what would you say to them?
I would just say, hey, my name is Stefan. What's up, doggies? What's up, doggies? What's up?
I like that. That's friendly.
By the way, she's already gonna pick number 3. I mean, he comes off the most natural and authentic and real. And even though his answers are not like so mind-blowing, because again, you only have a couple seconds to answer, they at least have a little bit of creativity and originality to them. And he doesn't come off like he's acting. Like I said, he comes off authentic, like he's just speaking to her. So I predict that he's gonna end up with Nicole.
I would probably hit him with the, I'm your stepdad voice.
What does that sound like?
Sit down.
Okay, he did redeem himself with the stepdad voice. See, the cool thing about this one with Nicole's slew of men is that they do have more of an ability to show their personality in these little snippets. I just think that the people they matched with Hannah Brown were more basic, more like Hannah Brown.
No, but I wouldn't tell him. I would tell him like,
So you're.
I'm here now.
Okay.
These are the, but I love you.
Okay.
Okay, now it's moved back. Poopy guy is my favorite. Nicole might choose him just as like a gamble type of thing where she's like, this 90% could go exactly how I expect it to be, but that little 10%, it could be like a match made in heaven. I'm personally hoping that she does choose him.
Bachelor number 2, what about you?
First and foremost, I prepare for most things, so I for sure have some bacon or some treats in my pockets, right?
Okay.
And then I walk up and I'll be like, all right, I want you guys to really like me, so jump on me right now. Lick my face, lick my face. I'm like, look, they like me. Feed them the treats, you know? That's what I would do.
I mean, it was a little much. But aside from that, I mean, all 3 of these guys are more entertaining, more charming and charismatic than the last 3.
Dog deception.
Why not? Little lies are fine.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
Hey.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough.
I love how Nicole in her head, she's like, all right, I'm gonna go on like a dating show and I have like 3 guys that they've specifically chosen for me. And she's all excited and she has high expectations for this. Like, I'm a celebrity. Like, I have a production team setting me up with celebrity level dates. And then every time they say something like that, she just goes, if you're not cheating, you're not doing something. Is that what you said? I'm not sure.
You said that out loud on a dating thing?
Oh.
I thought you couldn't get worse than the dump part.
All right, the show's getting better. It's getting better, but I think it's all about the people that they choose. The format could work with the right people.
Bachelor number 2, you're in charge of planning a dream vacation for the 2 of us. Where are we going and what are we doing?
We're for sure going to Tulum. We go walk the beach, and then we go home at the end of the night.
I like this guy because he really gets really visual, expressive about things that he says.
If you were a wrestler, what would your finishing move be and what would it be called?
It will be called the lay down.
Okay.
And I will need you right next to me.
See, he started off being the most authentic and real, and now he's kind of falling into this like boring, like obvious answer place. And maybe it's because he's getting intimidated by number 1 and number 2's answers or something like that. I don't know, but he kind of shut down, and I think Nicole's losing interest in him. Right now, we have a mid-episode update. I now retract my prediction. I do not think that Nicole's gonna pick number 3 anymore. And I think she might pick the safe bet number 2. I think she's still iffy about number 1.
Bachelor number 2, if I was a frozen pizza, how would you get me hot?
If you're a frozen pizza, I would take the plastic off you real slow.
Ooh. And then what?
And then I put you in the oven.
Ooh.
And then I put it on 450 degrees.
Wait, you would put me in the oven and then turn it on?
You're a pizza girl. And then I wait 18 minutes or whatever the box says.
Okay.
And then I take you out, and then I eat you real slow. Real slow.
See, I don't think he worked that hard to make it funny, but it worked because improv isn't that hard. You shouldn't be working and trying to be funny with improv. You should just go with what is obvious and then allow your natural inclinations, your natural faculties, your personality to just say the things that people probably wouldn't expect you to say. And I think that was a good example of that. He did not say anything outlandish. He just said exactly what you would do if you heated up a pizza, but it ended up actually working.
Okay, Bachelor number 3, who do you think I am and why?
I don't have a picture quite yet, but I'm enjoying being here with you, nonetheless. Your voice is amazing.
Don't you just want to, like, guess? Just, like, have a fun time. Maybe I'm Hillary Clinton.
That question, what she said is like, why don't you like to guess? I think she was implying that these 3 guys are not having as much fun as she would expect them to.
I'm liking the love walk.
We know you are,
Is that
Walter.
Walter?
Walter's getting reprimanded by now. I'm liking the love wall. Has he had a love wall before?
10 children. What are all of their names?
Rachel, Stan, Walter Jr.,
Of course.
Johnny, Sierra, Alexis, a MacBook computer, and a Bentley truck. That's gonna be baby Bentley truck right there.
Okay.
She's gotta choose number 1 now. I changed my choice. It's number 1. I think that answer kind of solidified him as not as much a risk anymore, but genuinely funny and maybe a little charming. Probably going to be a good match for her in her mind. So I think she's gonna choose number 1.
Is that 10?
No, it's not. I was counting. We have 3 more children that are just unnamed.
Oops. Smiley.
You can't
Nate.
think of names for people? What about Zoe or Michael?
That's too boring. After 9.
Walter just keeps on dancing the line between like acceptably funny and weird into just not charming and kind of insulting and awkward. I might retract my Walter choice now because he said that's too boring when Nicole chose Zoe or Michael as baby names. That's like a social faux pas. And the fact that he can't notice that shows that Nicole might not want to take him out on a date and introduce him to people because she'll be humiliated. So I might go back to no for Walter here. Let's see how I feel.
Okay. I'd rather be here with you, lost in your seeing eyes, captured by your every sigh. Let's get lost in each other's thoughts. In these 8 minutes, I just want to cherish you, and I hope you cherish me. Contestant number 3, you're forever.
Okay.
First of all, I would never, ever be able to do that just out of nowhere. That was, I mean, even though it was just a very normal, basic poem, it just came out so easily. I like that. I go back to number 3. Nicole's gonna choose number 3. And I'm not gonna retract this time. That is my final answer. Nicole chooses number 3.
Bachelor number 3, who is I?
Who is you? I have no clue, but I love surprises, and I hope you do too.
She's like, he's cheesy, but he's cute.
He did say if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough, which I think might be the worst answer ever to say on a dating show.
That was like a big question mark,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and aside from that line that he had, there was not a lot that stood out for him. He just ended up being kind of in the middle, mediocre. And I don't think she has any focus on him. At least Walter got her attention.
Number 3, he's a poet, he can rhyme.
See, even the way she said number 3, she's like, I think I want him.
Should I say it now?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Bachelor number 2.
Great choice. Amazing, I know.
Even Bachelor number 2 couldn't believe it. I think he was not expecting that whatsoever. Wow. I'm surprised. I honestly don't know what it was. I think maybe number 3 was a little too cheesy. And obviously Walter was just a shit show.
Literally.
And I think maybe number 2 was just the least of the risks. But man, I was not expecting that. I was expecting number 3. All right, so would I watch again? Yeah, I actually would watch again. I changed my mind. It's as long as they get like interesting, funny, weird people in the seats. If not, if it's just like these basic people like in the first round, oof, I would never watch that again. So that's it, everybody. If you have any suggestions, put it down in the comments. I'm always looking for new interesting things I could do a reaction to. If you forgot about clicking that link in the description for the free online dating class, you can get to it now. It's a small slice of the very large program I have called Textual Healing, which teaches you how to meet people and start relationships as easily and as efficiently as possible with people on the internet. Get started, click down below now.